Welcome to Ladybud's Fascial Maneuvers class. This video will be a good introduction to fascial maneuvers and a good daily video to do to help relieve the physical and emotional tension that we hold in our bodies. So in this video, we're going to be opening up the shoulders, decompressing the spine, releasing tension in the hips, knees, ankles, and toes, and then we'll get up into the head and the jaw. So by the end of this video, you should be feeling really good. A couple things about fascial maneuvers. If you haven't done a class yet, we will be getting into a position. I will be cueing our breath, and we'll breathe into the tension that we're creating with counter rotation and a spinal pelvic lock. So the spinal pelvic lock, I will cue you throughout class. What you want to do is engage your sex organs, engage your pelvic region. So a couple ways to do that is you can squeeze your belly button into your spine. You can kind of think of bracing your stomach as if someone's going to punch you in the stomach. You just want to create some tension, because as we counter rotate, we're trying to build the most amount of tension in our body as possible to then breathe into the tension to release the fascia. Also, another way to engage another thought engaging the spinal pelvic lock is if you're trying to hold in some pee. So however it helps you to remember to engage your spinal pelvic lock, that's what you want to do. Throughout class, I will say belly button into the spine as your cue. For the fascial maneuvers, we will be using 3 different types of breath. The first one, in through the nose, out the nose, in through the mouth, out the mouth. And the third one is a stage breath, where we'll be breathing in the mouth like we're sucking air through a straw. And then we're going to hold that, breathe in more, hold it, and then fill all the way up and then release it. So it'll go like this. I just wanted to show you so you kind of have an idea when I say stage breath of what we're doing. Basically, try not to look at the video. Try to just feel into your body. I will be cueing you perfectly, so you won't really need to see what I'm doing. Trust your body, trust yourself. If you need to look at the screen, of course, feel free to. I'll be doing it along with you. But you really want to feel into your body. And your body may not look the way mine does just yet when I'm in a maneuver, but as long as you keep practicing, as long as you keep allowing your body to feel new things and breathe into the tension, you will start to feel better. So let's get started with totally twisted. Our right foot goes over our left. You want your feet as close together as possible, but if you're having a little trouble with balance, you can step out further forward or further to the side. You just want to make sure you feel balanced above all else. Eventually, you'll move, your balance will improve, and you'll be standing with your feet side by side. Right hand goes under your left armpit. Your left hand goes on your right shoulder. Engage that spinal pelvic lock, belly button coming into the spine. Turn your head to the left. Body rotates to the right. We're going to start with our stage breath. So breathing in and holding it. Breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate further to the right and exhale. Again, breathing in and holding it. Breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the right, exhale. Last round, engage that spinal pelvic lock if you've lost it. Drop those shoulders. Breathing in and holding it. Breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the right, exhale. And we're going to look over that left shoulder. Pick a spot to focus on with your eyes. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out the mouth slowly 6 times. Rotate further to the right if you're getting more room in those hips. 3, 4, breathing into the tension. 5, one more breath. And 6. Keep your hands and feet where they are. Slowly rotate back to center. Give your head a little neck, ooh, shoulders, ooh, just kind of feel around, see how you're feeling. You might feel a little lightheaded, your ears might be popping like mine. You just want to feel your body. Now we're going to do the other side. So turn your head to the right, body rotates to the left. Re-engage that spinal pelvic lock, belly button coming into the spine. We're going to do our stage breath, breathing in and holding it, breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the left, exhale. Breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the left, exhale. Last round, breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the left, exhale. Looking over that right shoulder, pick a spot to focus on with your eyes. Breathe in through the nose and out the mouth 6 times slowly. Drop the shoulders. Three. 4. 5, one more breath. Now your head is still to the right and body still rotates to the left. We're going to forward fold, and you want your head to hang long. So think of the top of your head touching the floor, facing the floor, and your eyes are going to gaze at your knees. If you look at your toes, you're not going to get a long neck, and we want a long neck, long spine. So drop that head, look at your knees, breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 3 times. Turn your head to the left, body rotates to the right. Again, gazes at your knees. Breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 3 times. Push your feet into the floor, slowly coming up. Open up your arms, open up your heart. Unwind. So now we're going to take a little walk around. So during fascial maneuvers, we always walk around to give our body time to recalibrate. I've got a small space here to stay on camera, so I'm going to do the other option, which is infinity arms. So you're going to take your arms and make a nice infinity motion. And just check in with your body, see how you're feeling, see what you're noticing. Breathe. If you need more time in between the fascial maneuvers, pause the video, go take a walk around, and then come back. But for the video's sake, I'm not going to do too long, but ideally you want 1 to 3 minutes in between each one. Or you can keep going with the video and take a walk, 20, 30 minutes after you do fascial maneuvers. You don't want to rush. You don't want to do fascial maneuvers and rush to the next thing. You really want to make sure you give your body time to feel the expansion that we just created. All right, other side. Left foot over right. Left hand goes under your right armpit, right hand goes under your left shoulder. Again, your feet can be you want them as close together as possible, but if you are having trouble balancing, just take a wider step out. Engage a spinal pelvic lock, belly button to the spine. Turn your head to the right, body rotates to the left. You always want to turn your head before you rotate your body. As you get used to doing these videos, you're going to know what's coming next, but you always want your head first and then rotate your torso. We're going to go into our stage breath, breathing in, sucking air through the straw, and then holding it, breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the left, exhale. Breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the left, exhale. Last round, breathing in. Fill up more. Fill all the way up. Rotate to the left, exhale. Looking over that right shoulder. Pick a spot to focus on with your eyes. Breathe in through the nose, out the mouth, slowly, 6 times. Breathe into the tension. Drop the shoulders if you're creeping up on you. 2 more breaths. Last one. Slowly rotate back to center. Again, give yourself a second. Check in with your body, see how you're feeling. Turn your head to the left, body rotates to the right. You probably noticed your body feels a little different on each side. Ooh, I can really feel it in my right hip right now. So we're gonna breathe into that tension. So engage spinal pelvic lock, belly button to the spine, stage breath. Breathing in, fill up more, fill all the way up, rotate to the right, exhale. Breathing in, fill up more, fill all the way up, rotate to the right, exhale. Looking over that left shoulder, pick a spot to focus on with your eyes. Breathe in through the nose, out the mouth 6 times. Three, 4, 2 more breaths. 5, and 6. Keeping your hands and feet where they are. Forward fold. Again, letting that head hang down. You want the top of your head looking at the ground. Your eyes are looking at your knees. Lengthening that neck. Breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 3 times. Turn your head to the right, body rotates to the left. Again, head hangs long, gaze at your knees. Breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 3 times. Push your feet to the ground. Slowly come up. Open up your arms. Open up your heart. Oh, there are noises going on next door that just really funny. I don't know if it's gonna show up on video, but it wasn't me. Alright. Okay, so that's totally twisted. Again, you're gonna walk around, you're gonna pause the video, or just do some infinity arms with me. Letting those hips move, the shoulders. Oof. All right. So now we're gonna open up our chest and our heart, both physically and emotionally. So a lot of times when we have hunched shoulders or rolled shoulders, or we have lower and mid-back pain, neck pain, it's coming from our chest. So if we have a little bit of built-up fascia, whether it's from a physical injury or an emotional injury, our body is going to start tightening up, and it's going to start pulling from other areas to try to comfort or bring relief to the original injury in our chest. That doesn't work. So as it pulls to try to comfort, our bodies end up like this, and then we feel pain in other areas, and we think we have low back pain when really it's about opening up our chest, opening up our heart. So take both of your palms right where the wrists are, right where your wrist. You're gonna go on either side of your chest, and we're gonna pull that skin, pull the fascia away, kind of like you're exposing your Superman shirt. And you're gonna pull and hold, and I'm gonna breathe in through the nose, inhale to the right, exhale back to center, inhale to the left, to center, right, center, left, center. Now if you want to really open up, and this one can get intense, physically, emotionally, you might have some feelings coming up on this one. So we're pulling apart, and we're going to push down, lift your chin up to the ceiling, and breathe. Drop the shoulders. You can sway, you can move around. Just want to feel your body opening up. If you want more of a stretch in that throat chakra, about speaking your truth, take your bottom lip and put it over your top lip and breathe. Whew. That's a very powerful move. If you're not feeling it now, I'm sure you're feeling something, but if you're not feeling much right now, I'm going to tell you it's probably going to come later tonight, maybe tomorrow, but that is really opening up a lot in our heart chakra. So be patient with yourself and allow yourself to feel whatever comes up, because when we get it out, we feel better. We don't need to store these things. Yeah, it's time to let them go. So we're going to get into anti-gravity fascial maneuver, which is one of my favorites. You're going to interlock your fingers, place your hands at the base of your neck. You want hopefully you can see that. You want your pinkies to be right at that edge of your skull. So that little ledge, the base of your skull, that's where your pinkies are. And your thumbs are at the base of your neck. Your elbows are facing forward. Engage that spinal pelvic lock, belly button into the spine. We're going to lift our elbows and eyes up to the sky. We're going to breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 3 times. Tuck your chin. Elbows and eyes are at your toes. You're going to pull that skin, the base of your neck, up into the base of your skull. You should feel a good stretch just in this movement. Bring breathing in through the nose, out the mouth 3 times. You're going to look up about 2 feet in front of you. You want your chest to be more open. You don't want it curled like we just were. We're not tucking our chin anymore, but we're still looking down. We're going to breathe in through the mouth and look under that right arm. It's a very small movement. We're just twisting from the base of our neck. So breathe in, look under the right arm. Exhale to center. Breathe into the left. Exhale to center. Into the right, lift that right arm. Center. Left arm. Center. Last one to the right. Center. And last one to the left. Exhale to center. Now push your booty back. You want the longest spine you can think of. Pushing the booty back. Your knees are going to bend, but it's a booty back more than a squat. We're not bending the knees to get a squat. We're bending the knees to be comfortable. So we're pushing our booty back. Our spine is long. Our chest is up. We're going to inhale through the mouth, and we're going to look under that right arm, and we're twisting from the base of our spine. Breathing in. Exhale down. Into the left. Exhale down. Into the right. Exhale down. Into the left. Exhale down. Last one to the right. Exhale down. Last one to the left. Exhale down. Now we're coming into a squat. If you can do a full squat, join me. If not, go to whatever you feel comfortable in a squat. We're gonna breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 3 times. In through the nose, out the mouth 3 times. Push your booty to the sky, head goes to the ground. Take a deep breath in through the mouth. Exhale, let it all go. Keeping your hands behind your head. Push your feet into the ground. Slowly, slowly, slowly come up. Elbows and eyes go back up to the sky. Take a deep breath in through the mouth. Open up your arms, open up your heart. Exhale, let it all go. Now you're probably feeling all sorts of things. Again, take a walk around, pause the video, or do some infinity arms with me. So, some things you might be noticing, you might be feeling more tension during some of the maneuvers. You might be feeling lightheaded, nauseous, maybe a little gassy, maybe burping, farting, crying, laughing. All sorts of things can come up as we move our bodies. I invite you to feel them all and let them all go. So right now I'm feeling extra sweaty, a little irritated, and I'm feeling more tension in my arm right now, which I didn't have before. So as we keep going, that tension's going to release. So we're just moving it all around at the moment. So stick with me, let's keep going. As far as the squat goes, it doesn't matter how low you go. Eventually, as long as you keep practicing, you will get to a full squat, which is so good for our bodies. It's so good to have that movement available to us. If you can squat daily, that is optimal. When I first started, I could not do a squat and I could not do anti-gravity the way I can now. And that was after 8 years of doing yoga on a regular basis. So Fascial Maneuvers have really changed my body, and both physically and emotionally, which is why I want to share it with everybody. All right, next up, and the last, no, we'll probably do a couple more. We're gonna do swinger. So swinger, we're gonna open up our shoulders and our hips, and it's a much simpler one as far as not so many steps. We got the 2 long ones out of the way. The next ones are not so complicated. So stand shoulder distance apart, put your hands on your thighs, give them a little rub, a little love. We're going to push that booty back again. So booty is back. Keep going, bending your knees until your hands meet your knees. Your chest is up, hands are on your knees. Take your right hand on your left shoulder. Left hand grabs the back of your right arm just above the elbow. You want to pull that skin towards your elbow, away from your shoulder. You should feel a little stretch just in this movement. Turn your head to the right. Body rotates to the left. Sink down into your squat, really lengthening the spine, pushing the booty back. We're gonna breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 6 times. Last one. Stand up. Open up your arms. Open up your heart. See, much easier. That one, as far as the amount of instructions needed. All right, infinity arms. That one calmed me down. I'm feeling a little less irritated right now. And my shoulder pain or my arm pain already moved again. So I hope you're feeling similar benefits or different benefits, but I hope you're feeling good. We're gonna do the other side. Hands are on our thighs, give them some love. Push the booty back until our hands meet our knees. Chest is up. Left hand, right shoulder. Right hand, grab just above the left elbow. And you're gonna pull that skin towards the elbow, away from the shoulder. Sink down into your squat, head to the left, body rotates to the right. Breathe in through the mouth, out the mouth 6 times. Three, 4, 5, one more breath. Slowly stand up. Open up your arms, open up your heart. And infinity arms. You probably noticed I breathe very loud. I want you to be able to hear me, and I invite you to breathe deeply and loudly as possible to what you feel comfortable, and make the breaths longer. Take extra breaths. You just don't want to do less than 6 breaths. That's really when we get into the fascia. But if you need to take more breaths, do so. You want to take slower breaths. Please do. Just don't take shorter breaths and don't breathe less. All right, let's finish with some antler twist. And then I'll make some more videos for specific areas. So we'll do one for the shoulders, one for the hips, one for the ankles and feet. But I'll break them up so you don't have to watch a really long video. So last one, remove some pressure in the head, because our body is moving pressure and tension all around through this video, so now I just want to make sure nothing gets stuck up at the top. So take your right hand on your right temple. Fingers are facing backwards. Left hand, left temple, fingers are facing forward. I think you can see me. Okay. Push in to your temples. You're pushing, pushing, pushing. Push in, rotate your fingers up till they meet at the top of your head. Still pushing in. We're gonna breathe in through the nose, and we're gonna make big circles with our head. So breathe in through the nose. Look up to the sky. Exhale. In through the nose, go up. Up to the sky. One more to the right. Up to the top, exhale. Other direction, pushing in to those temples, breathing in through the nose, up to the sky. Exhale down. In to the left. Exhale down. Last one. And exhale down. Okay. Whew. I feel really good right now. All right, so thank you for joining me in this basic daily fascia maneuvers class. Check out my other videos. I will have them labeled for different body parts so you can just go straight to them, but this one is one you want to do daily. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Enjoy your day.